about now? Wait. Alright, we're good now. We're good. Let's let some people get in there. Let's let a few man join. Let's get a few man in there. Morning, everyone. Right, you should be able to hear me now. Morning, Mehmet. Morning, Vigot. Morning, Frank. What you saying? Morning, Flux. Here for a minute before I head out. Fair play, Flux. Still in the GU long here. Fair play, bro. Fair play. If you got tapped in down the bottom, nice work. Yeah, I did think a few people would be going off this imbalance. So it's nice to hear some of them got in. Annoyingly, we came just short of the 0.5, but we did tap into it, obviously. Textbook ALG, really. I'll draw it on the chart for you, Flux. Let me know anyone else who's in this. I think a few people from the mentorship might be in this one. Oh, nearly just knocked over a fucking coffee. That'd been a crash out moment. Obviously, Asia low taken. And then tapped in there. Aiming for the Asia high. So it's a very bearish Asia session. Euro, annoyingly, obviously there's SMT with the Euro early in the morning. You can see that didn't manage to break these lows, but GU we clearly did break them lows. It's got SMT there. Obviously you want to see the DXY to see really what is the actual odd one out, and you can see it is the pound, which would confirm that that move down from the pound was a liquidity grab, because it didn't happen on EU and it didn't happen on DXY either. So you can see, yeah, you'd still be looking for the same thing really though. You want DXY to continue that bias for you. Just got to follow these fair value gaps along. That's all you got to do. So now we're in this 5 minute here. We should really move down. We'll see what that looks like on GU. Yeah, GU you can see doesn't really want to revisit that area. EU's re-tapped into it multiple times. So it's obviously this fair value gap here. Is anyone in EU? Let me know if anyone's in EU. Even if you're live execution in it now. To be fair, you could go off this order, go after re-tap this order block, the third tap of that order block. And then your TP on the high. Only problem with that is your stop loss is quite tight at those lows. But it's good RR though. It's good RR. Let's let some more people get in there, boys. Everyone share the live up. Everyone get the live about. Everyone drop a like on the stream. Share it about. Alright. What you saying, Drift? Anderson, what you saying? What you saying, Fuel? Daniel, what you saying, boys? Appreciate the likes. Does your strategy work for futures? Yes, bro, it does. Morning, Aaron. Morning, Capone. Ron, what you saying? Morning, Randy. In GU long off the first 5 minute FEG. Lovely, bro. I'm in, lovely. GJ off 3 min. Yeah, GJ was nice as well. GJ was nice. Came off this breaker block, in my opinion, or you could have got off of the that order block there. Just made sure you had the stop loss here. How big would your stop loss have had to have been? 20 pips, quite a lot. I'm not gonna lie, but still would have been a 2 to 1. But yeah, you got GJ after 3 min, which is 3 min IFEG. I'm assuming it was here then. Like that. That'd have been a nice entry. Did my indicators blow your mind? Yeah, bro, it's unreal. It's unreal. Yeah, we're definitely gonna cook up something crazy, boys. We're gonna have me and S are working on something, but it's gonna be insane. It's gonna be crazy. He's already got an indicator this fucking insane. So we're just working, man, and we're gonna get the ultimate Richesse indicator made. The ultimate one that's gonna show you our strategy. It's gonna be inbuilt back testing. There's going to be so much stuff to it, but yeah, I'm going to hit you after this live again. Good morning, Lou. 59 pips, need to smash the likes, trust me. I think we got 75 man in there. Let's get 100 man in this live, boys. Let's get 100 man in this live. I'm in the EU. Fair play, I'm in GU by. A lot of people's in EU and GU. A lot of people. I'm an EG buy, but it's close to getting stopped. Yeah, for me, this looks like DTO sells. Really does look like DTO sells if you turn on this. Even the DTO, to be fair, wasn't actually in the greatest of places, but we do now have this order block around it. So yeah, a bit of an awkward way. In my opinion, we'd be looking to sell here. See if EU wants this one last tap of that order block. Set up on 15-minute order block on gold. Have a look. Right, let's have a look at gold. A lot of people's asking me about gold. Asia wasn't taking on EU, so why would you want to take it, Lou? Because we had SMT with GU. We had SMT with GU. What are you saying, Jim Bob? What are you saying, Henok? Let's look at gold. 15-minute order block. Yeah, no, for me, definitely wouldn't be trying to buy gold right now. Wouldn't be trying to buy gold right now. Let me get rid of this indicator real quick. Actually, let me just get rid of the this bit. And Loki want to get rid of that, but I'll keep it. Yeah, looks like we're moving past this imbalance. We're still part of this big daily imbalance here. Still part of this big daily. So yeah, price not really showed his hand yet. It is looking bearish though, I'll be honest. It is looking very bearish. It is looking very bearish. We've got our daily to open there, so really that would have been your POI. You can see for sells. See, I wouldn't be looking at buying. The only thing I'll be looking to do on gold is when price comes back up to fill this imbalance a bit more. I'll be looking to sell. If you can get in a nice sell on the daily to open there, then that'll be lovely. Stop loss on a high entry there, or obviously there, and then TP here. Probably have to aim something a bit deeper, probably the London low, yesterday's London low. But yeah, that's what my main fault will be on gold. Yeah, boys, if anyone wants a free 1-to-1, DM me now. 61 man in there, not glad. This live is kind of, well, it's not washed, but 60 man is low. Let me put it on my Insta story. Need to get some of these wires on in the fucking way though. We bang something on my Insta story real quick. Yeah, any other pairs though you man are looking at, let me know. I think EU looks the best right now. I think EU does look the best right now. Fuck's sake. Just sending some. Let's add a little tune on there. Alright, sweet. That's going on the story. And on Facebook story, apparently. Calm. Alright. 60 man in it. Late to the party. Thoughts on that 5-min GU entry this morning after the 4-hour tap, prior week low, long, and Asia highs. Yeah, it was nice, bro. It was definitely nice. Definitely a valid trade. If you got in on that, it was lovely. I didn't have too much on the higher time frame, to be fair. I did have this daily, which was tapping into again. But other than that, yeah. Didn't have much higher time frame confluence. It was more just on the lower time frame. We knew we sort of had to come up as well because we had this imbalance to fill. We just keep doing the same thing, to be fair, like beautifully over and over again. To be fair, that trade has now hit TP that we had from. We had that a while ago, to be fair, 6-1, just hit TP. We got on the signals real quick. You can see, where is it? See, this is the trade on EU. You trade a live account, Lou? Nah, bro. I mainly just trade on fundeds. Just updating the boys. Right, that would have tapped it. Wait, would it have? I don't know. No, not yet, technically. Okay, sick. Cheers, bud. Need TP or SL and I'm in. Sweet. Bro, I know it's been a while, but any update on the Challenger one? Still haven't emailed any details. Was that the ACG one or was that optimal, bro? Just remind me quickly. Today has been hella slow, trust me. I mean, there's only 60 man in this live. That's how you know the markets are slow. That's how you know the markets are slow. It hasn't even been put on my Insta story. No way. Alright. Yeah, any other pairs though, let me know. You reckon it's possible to live off funded, so you think about live in the future? Yeah, it's definitely possible to live off funded, bro. 100%. 100%. You just got to diversify it. So if any firm goes down, even if it's a really good firm like ACG or FTMO, they can still go down. So just make sure you're wow, I keep stuttering, bro. So make sure you're diversifying. Bro, there's only 60 man in this live. I know I jumped on a bit late today, but fucking hell. I put in the chat, what time do you want me to go live? Do you want me to go live when the markets are looking good, which may be around 9? Or do you want me to just jump on at 8 every time? I can't remember, to be fair, bro. Who Wants a Millionaire quiz? You did think it was ACG, but not sure. Alright, sweet, bro. I'll let me chase it up. I'll definitely message you, bro. I'm gonna have a look now. On my phone. Calm, I'm gonna fall. Friday in it plus that Jackson news. Yeah, that's it. To be fair, it's Friday, not me jumping. Yeah, that's it. Shall I set the limit on this EU? Looks good, I reckon. Yeah, bro. If you want to get in, get in. Fridays are all a bit risky, but I ain't selling, my God. Yeah, damn. Um, Looking like a stop loss, but I took a W early in the week, so fine. Oh, on gold, yeah, fair play. Morning, Jed. What you saying, bro? I mean, gold sells, fair play. UJ, huge short could be coming. Right, let's have a look at UJ. If I missed any comments, boys, just put them back in again. Let's have a look at UJ. Someone said huge sell could be coming. Again, oh yeah, boys, on the yen basket, like, come on now. Come on. Bro, like. That was unreal. Not gonna lie, boys, that was literally unreal. We couldn't have got that any more correct. We could not have got that any more correct. Could not have got that. Look at that. We knew what we was doing. We was waiting for that sell-off, that initial sell-off. You can see we rallied up perfectly into our fair value gap and then sold off. Just absolutely perfect what we look for. Up, down. And then obviously that gave us the lovely GJ move, as we said, where we was planning that this is actually going to get disrespected. This range is going to get disrespected. You remember we was pretty much it was about here, I think, and then people was asking me should we get in sells, but then yeah, we basically said no, just wait for us to tap into here as the end basket taps into here, and literally both of them tapped to the absolute T, like to the fucking T. So yeah, really happy with how JPY played out in this last few weeks. Been absolutely cooking it. Even this one here, like I think this was actually mate, can you fucking stop, bro? Like the end of last week. So this one here, that was unreal. Then we had that other long, and now we got this one today. It's just been really nice how it's been moving off that order block. That big candle there just showed us it was going to disrespect this range. Reason being is it obviously closed above the fair value gap, so that told us price is going to retap and move higher instead. So it was obvious this order block was going to get hit, tapped in, and then moved off. So lovely on GJ. GJ again, we're looking to really be looking to buy. So I'll be looking for the same on UJ as well. I'll be looking for the same on UJ. I mean, don't get me wrong, like it'd be way nicer on UJ if we could come down to this, but it's just, is that likely to happen? Is that likely to happen? It's the question we've got to ask ourselves. H2O, a lot of firms see as good trade. Wait, let me see. I don't like ACG because you can't scan into trades. Apparently, it's exploiting the markets. Like, what the fuck? Yeah, a lot of, as Stu said, a lot of prop firms do that. They see it as grid trading. But yeah, as he said, a good fix for that is just trade futures. I think you can scale into trades, but you can't just put too many. And another reason with like scaling in and putting too many is it makes arbitrage a lot harder to find out. Because for example, say you put a buy like on here, right, and then you bought another account on or whatever, or you had a mate who had an account, whatever, who had a sell, and say you did that like 2 times and passed an account, or 3 times and passed an account, their servers will be able to easily pick it up, right? But if you've got buy. I'm not saying you got that many, but say you've got or a buy here, a buy here, a buy here, and a buy here, and then on another account you've got a sell here, sell here. It just makes the arbitrage a lot harder to detect. So it is annoying if your strategy is not exploitative, like yours isn't, but just understand that people do use that to exploit it, unfortunately. Like there's a huge industry around trying to arbitrage these firms. If you can find a bot that is undetected when doing arbs, then yeah, not only off getting paid out, if you can pass people's FTMO challenges with a bot confirmed, you're going to get thousands and thousands and thousands per account passed. So only downside is the drawdown futures, but it's manageable. Fair play. Yeah, you can't do it within 2 to 3 minutes. That's what I mean. It's one of those things, bro. It's like a consistency rule. It's low key annoying, but I mean, it's there for such a good reason. See how this bitch plays. I'd say jump on at 8:30, 8:45. Yeah, I was thinking that 8:30 is half like the golden time. Half the golden time. If you invested the funded profits in good places like stocks, houses, etc., you'll be set for life. Yeah, exactly. You just need to reinvest as well, as he said. Like having all these funded accounts is good, but then you don't want to get the money and just fucking spend it on clothes or spend it on jewelry or women or food or whatever. You want to spend it on something actually useful. Remember, right now, trading's a risk on. Trading's risk on money, so you want risk off money. Trading's risk on. You want risk off. So you should earn risk on money and then put it on risk off money. And then that risk off money will just be naturally just giving you passive income. Not necessarily passive actually, but a lot of the stuff will be. You just have different opportunities that arise, man. When you got the money to actually do it. Price hit 50% of the FVG, you reckon we go short now? Wait, what pair's that for, bro? What pair's that, Capone? Are you tapped in? Nice. Who's in are you? Let me know in the chat, boys. By the way, if I missed any comments, boys, just put them in the chat again. Put them in the chat again. I'm not ignoring anyone, but chat's moving low-key quick, so. Who's heard the new Eze song, bro? It's a cold song. I can hear him crying down the lane. Bury Eze, he's home again. One call with Mick and he said, wow, fuck off Tottenham on a gooner now. 600k in dividends pie can get you 30k a year passive income. So for people who just want standard wages alone, yeah, that's it. Lifestyle comes later. That's it. Alright, we've tapped into this order block, so let's see if we can move. We've got our stop loss nice and clear of our daily true open. So let's hope this bitch can move. We are about 1 hour up right now, so we've got a very tight stop loss. Nah, man, that Eze song ain't for you, coming from a Man United fan. Ain't it? What do you mean it ain't it? Bro, it's a cold song, like. It's probably one of the better songs Arsenal have. That is, bro, it is actually a good song, mate. Arsenal always make shit songs. That is a good one. I can hear him crying down the lane. He's home again. One call with Mick and he said, wow, fuck off Tottenham, I'm a gooner now. How's that a bad song, bro? That is a good song, come on. It's like, normally all of our songs are fucking cringe. It's more Havertz getting injured and you offering more than his expired release clause. Mate, these Tottenham fans are coping, the amount of cope is insane. Like, do you honestly think he joined us because we offered them more? He was always joining us, like. I never said anything about the Eze thing, but I had multiple Tottenham mates that was trying to say about, he's choosing Arsenal, he's choosing Tottenham over Arsenal. I was just sitting there thinking, the second we want him, he comes to Arsenal. He's an Arsenal fan, and we're better than you. I'm not even trying to be like annoying or anything, but we are better than you. We're better than you. We're bigger than you, and he's an Arsenal fan. It's got nothing to. He wanted us more. That's just it. If he wanted Tottenham more, he'd be at Tottenham. If he wanted Arsenal more, he's at Arsenal. But to be fair, what Michael Jordan, Simon Jordan was saying, so salty Spurs fans. Yeah, trust me, like. What Simon Jordan said, which I think's like pretty good, pretty true probably, is he was saying the Palace have obviously didn't really care. We wouldn't allow him to play the next two games for Palace. I mean, what Palace have obviously done there is it's pretty much when like a girl uses another geezer to get you to like, or when you use another girl to like get your girl to act better. Basically, right? They've wanted to just sell him. It doesn't matter who to. They just want to get the most money out of him. And they've had a chance to play Arsenal versus Tottenham here. They probably knew he was most likely going Arsenal because he wanted to go Arsenal. But then when the interest comes in from Tottenham, you can use that against Arsenal to make them pay more. Do you know what I mean? Like Tottenham would have had to give him one hell of an offer for them to sign him. Now I'm not bothered by Arsenal 4. I'm bothered by Levy like usually. Yeah, no, that's what I'm saying though. Like people slated Levy for it, but it's low key like the Palace managers that was just his negotiation tactic. I feel like not the manager, sorry, the owner. The player wants to go Arsenal, and they know Arsenal like are interested, but they know Tottenham is interested as well. So it's a chance to play them two against each other. They can play Arsenal versus Tottenham, which obviously is just going to encourage, because Arsenal would have just offered less and tried to get him, but because of the Tottenham interest, it's a good negotiation tactic, because now we know if we offer less and he goes Tottenham, our fans call us. So it's probably just a tactic to push Arsenal to offer more in it. I don't think he was ever really considering going Tottenham that much, to be honest. But yeah, Levy, as I said, yeah, you can't be angry at Levy, to be fair. You really can't. I mean, it would have been a good transfer to pull off. Let's just be real, bro. We're better, we're bigger, and he's an Arsenal fan. Like, do you know what I mean? The fact is, if we wanted him and Levy wasn't Levy, we would have paid the clause prior to his expiration. Yeah, I don't know why no one did pay the release clause. But you could say that about Arsenal as well. Do you know what I'm saying? We didn't pay the release clause, so it's not like there's. I do hear that. That is the one thing. Like, if you wanted him that bad, you should have just fucking paid his release clause. But yeah, as I said, no one did that, so it's not like that's what cost you. Well, I mean, it sort of did, but Nell's got to risk it for the biscuit. Wait, what did Nell say? In my opinion, the EU trade is very risky. That's why I'm not in this one. Fair play, bro. I understand that. Put the song on. Not bad, to be fair. Let me put it down the mic. There it is. Where is it? I'm gonna have to go. I don't know where it is. Oh, I can't find it, bro. I can only just find a bunch of Johns doing it. Like, bro, this is our. Oh, mate, I'm not even gonna play these. These are gonna be so cringe. They're gonna be super, super cringe. I'm not even gonna play them. Where's the actual good one though? There was one that's actually good. Where is it? We absolutely deserve all the stick we're gonna get. Yeah, not gonna lie. Fuck knows where this song is. Can't find it. Imagine I've just gone back into my MT5 to see I've been tapped in and my order was. I have been tapped in and my order was deleted. Wait, why is that, Jesse? What prop firm you on? What prop firm you on? That's mad. Tough could get in still though. Was you risking too much? Yeah, it shouldn't have been that. Arsenal got in the initial FEG. Tottenham trying to get in at the 7.8 pullback. Yeah, trust me. Yeah, no cap. No fucking cap. I've remade the order so hopefully it taps. Yeah, try to find out why though. If you go on your if you're on the desktop version, on the alerts panel, it will tell you why. But obviously on the phone, it don't tell you shit. Yeah, that's just Tottenham's being Tottenham though, isn't it? Really, like. But you didn't need him to the Havertz injury, and now you've paid more than the release clause. That's the biggest cope, bro. That is the biggest cope in football. I remember West Ham fans were doing that when we signed to Declan Rice. It's like It's like the fucking, not saying Stu's saying it now, innit, because we're talking about the release clause for a different reason, but they're like, you paid over the release clause. You may have signed him, but you paid over the release clause. Your owner's going to be out of pocket for £5 million, even though he's worth 30 billion. This is a win for Tottenham. I remember it was like that for Declan Rice, bro. It was like, 120 million we got for him. We've absolutely ripped Arsenal off in the negotiations. Big dub for West Ham. You've just lost your best ever player, mate. But that is the biggest cope in football, is when people are like, you overpaid. when they blatantly haven't as well. Oh yeah, let me show you something cold though. Big up Eze for this, innit? Big up Eze for this. You man have probably seen this tweet, but let me show you this tweet. This just shows you, boys. This just shows you. If you man don't know, Eze obviously used to play for Arsenal, Arsenal's academy, and we released him. And look at this tweet from 2015. Let me know if you can read that, or is it flipped? If you can't read it, it says, "I swear I'm gonna make it," and when I do, they're gonna show this tweet, lol. And that was over 10 years ago. Crazy shit. That's all I needed to hear. Deduct 10 points from Everton. Yeah, trust. And Everton, mate, they're getting away with this for too long. Can't keep getting away with this. But yeah, I don't know if we just signed him because of the Havertz injury, to be fair, Stu. I think we would. I'm just saying, no, that's what I'm saying, Stu. I weren't coming at you, but it's just something I see on Twitter all the time where people are like, oh, you've overpaid, or like this. It's just the biggest cope. I'm just saying it as a response to your Arsenal point. It was coming Spurs because you called interest when Havertz got injured. It changed everything. Yeah, I think we probably looked at it and thought, we've signed some shit replacement. Like, we've loaned Nicholas Jackson and the fan base will not be happy at all. Or we just go fucking sign Eze. Mate, to be fair though, Gyökeres looks like a fridge, mate. Gyökeres looks like an absolute fridge. But I think he'll do well. You clip this if he's like terrible. I think he's going to do well. He's one of them shit players, do you know what I mean? One of them shit players that's actually quite good. A bit like Lukaku, but I feel like he's got a bit more about him than Lukaku. He's got a better haircut. Brighton gonna cause Everton some harm. Mate, Brighton are a better good club, to be fair. I'm seeing West Ham fans everywhere saying they had our pants down at 55 mil. Yeah, that's the West Ham special though. Whenever they sell a player, it's like, oh, we've had their pants down for him. He's like the biggest cope. So West Ham fans are the biggest cope. Biggest cope. It's funny though, West Ham fans are funny, bruv. Like, my whole family basically supports West Ham. Other than like my dad and my granddad. My granddad's dead, so. Strong sell on a 15-minute FVG on EU. Yeah, the thing is with fair value gaps on this time frame, this isn't a very good time frame to have a fair value gap. The way fair value gaps are meant to be is it's meant to be 3 candles. This is way too many. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So you need to up the time frame to see what the valid time frame actually is. So on the 30-minute, you can see that's a bit better now. There's 3, but even here, I'd still notice, right? These 2 candles are the same candles. When there's no wick, like there's barely any wick, which tells us this should just be just one big fair value gap. So let me see on the 1 hour. Right now on the 1 hour, now this is a proper fair value gap. Now this is what we'd actually want to see be filled, because we got 1 candle, 2 candle, 3 candles, and the middle one, the second one, is clearly the fair value gap. It's clearly the distribution of the 3. So that is where your fair value gap would be. That is where your fair value gap would be. But yeah, I'm personally looking at buys, so hopefully not. But anyway, yeah, as I said, boys, me and Essa got some shit cooking, bro. Some cooking. We're cooking. Seriously cooking. Like, bro, the stuff that Essa, fuck's sake, the stuff that Essa can do on a coding screen is insane. The things that he can do on a coding screen is a joke, and the things that I can do on a chart is a joke. So put us together, boys, and we're like fucking, I don't know, what's a famous partnership? Ben and Jerry. Ain't one of them gay, though. Right, more like, why can I just think of the SpongeBob 2 guys? Barnacle Boy and Mermaid Man. It was a good 2, man. Someone let me know in the comments. Chelsea is cool. Wait, hang on. Let me see if there's any trading comments real quick. Yeah, if I missed any comments about trading, boys, just bang them in the chat again. As I said, I'm not ignoring everyone. I'm just trying to get back to everyone. Let's see if we can take this external, right? This is the range high, so we should really break out of this pretty soon. And also pass this daily true open, or at least test this daily true open. We want to tap into, is it? Oh, it's just not a daily true open, is it? I can hear him crying down the lane. Richesse, he's home again. That is a good song, though. I can hear the sound of violins long before it begins. Chelsea is cool, but Manchester is the GOAT. No one will ever beat their record. What's that for? The shittest signings, you mean? If you're talking about the shittest signings, then yeah. I mean, no one will have worse signings than United. I don't think, like, they could put Bevo in charge of the fucking scouting network at Chelsea, and it still wouldn't be as bad as Man United. I've been adding one to the indicator, but it's wait. Add a lot size calculator whilst you're at it. But Stu, I forwarded it to you, bro. S sent me a breakdown of it, and I forwarded it to you, innit, so you can have a look. But you're talking about, does it have a lot size calculator, Stu? It's got more than that. It's got a lot size calculator. All right, it'll work out how much it's basically an all-in-one. It's literally all-in-one. But yeah, I sent you the video, Stu. But we're gonna be cooking on that. Now's a good time to tell you my name is pronounced Isa. Oh, Isa. It's because of the double S. I thought it was like Essa, but Isa. Sweet. How do you deal with not liking to be wrong in general and you notice that is affecting your trading? The thing is about not being wrong, it's a good point. It depends how you're looking. It depends like what the lens you're looking for is. Like what lens you're actually looking at the market from. So you're looking at it as being wrong, but I don't look at it as being wrong. So you're looking at it as if I win a trade, I'm right. If I lose a trade, I'm wrong. That's not what we do. That's not how we trade. Remember, what we're doing is we're just following a process. Just following a process. That's all it is. We're just following a fucking process. It's not right or wrong. It's just following a process that will win. Same as we say with a casino, right? When they spin the roulette wheel, are they really angry they've lost? Do they see that as a loss? Or do they see that as being wrong? No, they're not wrong. It's just a part of the process. You can't win without losing in any game. In any fucking game. If it's roulette, you can't like have a profitable system without taking losses. Remember, we're not chasing perfection. We're chasing profitability. And the whole point of it is following your system. So right now, I always say there's part 1 of trading, which is your trading plan. And there's part 2, which is your system, right? So trading plan and system. So first one, this is your trading plan. So this is where if you're saying you're wrong, this is where you're wrong. It's in your trading plan because like this is where you develop your system. This is where you say what you're going to trade. So for me, for example, step 1 or number 1, a trading plan will be before the market's even opened. Obviously, I'm looking for basically my trading strategy, right? Asia low being swept. I look for my confirmations. I look for my higher time frame, internal, external. Basically, what works, you work this out when you're not in the live market over time through back testing, forward testing, learning, watching videos, whatever. You build a strategy and you build a process that works, right? So this is your trading plan. That's number 1. But this is before the market's even opened. But you build the process that works. Now, step 2, this is when you're actually trading. So this is what you're doing right now. Step 2, you're not now analysing, trying to guess if it's going up or guessing if it's going down. That's not your job right now. That job is done in number 1 before the market opens. Your job right now, number 2, is to follow that predetermined profitable plan. And I don't mean like in like a sort of conceptual sense. I mean like no, like in a literal sense. Your job is not in this market to think, oh, is it going up? Is it going to go down? Does this look like an order block here, or is it going to be off a fair value gap down? Your goal, your only goal, you're now at work, right? Prior, that's like having your own business, right? Step one, because you've got to think of it for yourself. Step two, you're at work now. That's all you're doing. You're just at work. And your work is someone's told you, yourself, this is your trading plan, and follow it. Your job for the next 3 hours is to look at this chart, EU, and follow this predetermined trading plan. That's all you do, and treat like you're being paid just to follow the trading plan. Just being paid to follow the trading plan. And if you can't do that with confidence and your trading plan doesn't work, and there's no point trying to hyper-analyze because this won't work either. It all comes from the profitable trading plan. So again, emotions, it all stems down to the trading plan. If you need help getting a trading plan and a strategy that will give you confidence, as I said, in the mentorship, we speak everything about that. We talk everything about that. So you can get in the mentorship if you want that. I'm actually fuming about this, you know. Yeah, that's weird, Jesse, man. Let have a look why it's doing it. Arteta has no excuses now. I mean, that's the thing, though. It's not really about excuses, is it? Like, we should, like... I don't know, man. Yeah, that's the thing that people always say. He's got no excuses. I mean, he sort of does. Like, the thing, like, what is an excuse? Do you know what I mean? It's not... Like, the word excuse is like you're not taking responsibility. Obviously, you got to take responsibility, but it's like... It's not an excuse, but there's always a reason. Do you know what I mean? At the end of the day, Liverpool are a better side than us. Like, I know he spent all this money, whatever. Liverpool, in my opinion, are a better side. Right? They've got better, like, should we go player for player or what? Do you know what I mean? They've got a better number 9. They've got better wingers. They've got better defence. They've got better centre-halves. They've probably got better, they got better keeper. Do you know what I mean? They've got about 6 world-class players, like world-class. I'm talking Van Dijk, Salah, Alisson, those type of players, Wirtz. So I'm not saying he's got any excuse. Like, our goal this year should be to win the league. Like, it should be to win the league. But I don't think you can say if he doesn't win the league, it's like, like you can call him for it. It's like sometimes there's just other good teams as well. Do you know what I mean? People always like to blame. Like, sometimes you just got to hold your hands up, mate. Like, there's good teams as well. Do you know what I mean? It's like if like you get good boxers who lose all the fucking time, like world-class boxers who lose all the time. Like, there's someone else is just as good as you. It's just like, is what it is. There's never one top dog, really, is there? But yeah, mate. Yeah, he's bought the main thing, as you said, mate. He's bought all of his fucking players. So, how come you're looking for buyers, bro? Mainly due to the Asia liquidity grab. We had GU did sweep, EU had SMT. So we're just looking for price to trade up to this hourly fair value gap at least. Where is the DTO? The DTO's down here, isn't it? Yeah. Yeah, this is Ace's one. This isn't his new one, to be fair. So I'll leave it off. But yeah, we're cooking on something. Oh, you sent me those with no context. Thought you was just moving your link to your PC from your phone. Oh yeah. Oh, it makes sense, bro. Thanks for that. I'll try to work on that because it's really killing me. Can get payout, and I had a payout, but not consistently. Yeah, that's it. If you got a payout once, it's just about following the plan. It's about following the plan. It's about following the process. And you got to be thick-skinned in this game. Like, you really got to be thick-skinned. Remember, like, you can be, like, profitability doesn't mean you win every week. It doesn't mean you win every month. You can have 2 losing months in a row. But over the course of 12 months, can't be asked to draw it properly, you will have finished profitable. Everyone has these negative months. Everyone has these negative weeks. You got to have thick skin. You can't just change your trading plan. a lot of people, they lose confidence so quickly. They'll literally, a week, 2 weeks, you'll be so surprised, and they'll completely change their trading plan. And it's like, bro, did you think you was going to never lose or something? Like, I don't get when people do that. They'll have a bad month, even maybe a bad 2 months, and they change their trading plan. Like, bro, you know, like the best trader in the history of the world ever, right? Hands down, the best trader ever. Ever, 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 ever. Like, the best, absolute GOAT of trading. No one could tell him he's not the GOAT, the absolute GOAT, the God of trading. He will have had losing months with his strategy, many of them. Like, do you think you're the fucking Jesus? You're never going to lose a trade. You're never going to have a bad month. Every strategy has bad months. The fucking S&P 500 has bad months. And it's literally like known as pretty much a free 8% a year generator. Like, that has bad months. Doesn't fucking matter. The people that buy the S&P go, oh shit, it's down 1% this month. Fuck. Oh no, it's down 2%. Shit. No, because they believe in the idea, the process, the S&P. They believe in those 500 companies. Same way, you should believe in your strategy, so it shouldn't fucking matter if you have a losing month. Magic Keys best investment. Yeah, Magic Keys is sick, bro. Magic Keys is very good. Yeah, I did. I sent him all three, Issa. Explain the trade. Can you explain your confluence of bias? Yeah, no worries, bro. We just re-tapped into this fair value gap now. We get down to all the comments and then and then we'll get into it. By the way, boys, should I move chart on screen? I mean, not chart. Should I move chat on screen like I used to? Could you analyze UJ? Yeah, let me quickly look at UJ. Yeah, as we said, UJ was mainly looking at buyers, so glad to see that play off. Mainly on the JPY, bro. JPY were just bearish, have been for a while. We took the Asia high, had that big sell-off. So UJ is just going to be pumping now, bro. All I'll be looking at on UJ's buyers. I mean, we would have preferred it if he came down to a good area like this. But yeah, it didn't end up happening. We're just buying off, so lovely. We can see similarities in GU. GU is a lot nicer, obviously, because we did take the Asia low. And we did have a 3-minute inversion. Famine has been confirmed in Gaza City, UN-backed body says. Fucking hell, man. World's actually such a sad place, bro. It's peak, bro. That's actually peak. Hate seeing shit like that. Tapped, mate. Absolute tapped. And our government's to blame. Well, it's mainly America. America's to blame in what's happening. Don't blame Israel, blame America. Spineless America is the reason why this is happening. Obviously, Israel are going to want to do that. It's a religious state. Like, they don't care about anything other than their religion. Like, it's wrong, but it is what it is. It's the world we live in. America's the one who fucking just blindly backs it. They don't have a, like, message from God. They're just too scared to not back Israel. It's like, oh mate, it's sad, bro. It's bare sad, the shit that's going on. It's sad, but if you want to blame anyone, blame America. They're the one who allowed this shit to happen. Unfortunately, big up America, probably the best country on earth, but it's sad. It is sad. It is sad. America's a very split country, innit? Good and evil is... I don't think good and evil is more prevalent than in America. Bro, get off currency pairs. US 30 delivers London session consistently. I was trading a similar setup to what you're trading on EU. I will, mate, loads of people do keep telling me to look at futures for the Asia liquidity grab. Does it move nicely during the London session, though? I don't want to be trading US 30 during the New York session. That's not a bit of me. Actually, Newcastle's fans have been trying to force a rivalry between Liverpool and them. It's so funny. Yeah, trust. It's just Liverpool fans that are so stupid. It's like they slate Trent for like leaving to go to Real Madrid, even though he played every single game to the end of the season. But then with Isak, it's free Isak. Guys literally refuse to play. So the team that literally refusing to play, and it's like, free Isak. But when it's Trent, one of their own, it's like, scum, scum, scum. You're not welcome back here. He has to win a trophy, no excuses. Crystal Ball 1 is posted if you want it. Oh, yeah, sweet. Here's a market Crystal Ball. This isn't the one, but it has the FVGs, etc. Oh, yeah, let's see the FVG one. Fuck it, well, let's have a look at this. Crystal Ball, where is it? Oh, is it not on the store yet? What do you mean by DTO, Daily True Open? Yeah, that's it, bro. That's it, Kendo. So 5 a.m. It's basically the premium discount point for price. So basically, with an algorithm, you can't tell an algorithm to buy cheap, buy expensive, right? Does anyone remember their maths questions? Who remembers their maths questions in school, bro, where it would be like, what is wrong with this questionnaire? And the questionnaire will be like, tick 1, do you think I run fast or slow? And then you'd have to write what's wrong with the questionnaire, and you'd write, there is no such thing as fast or slow. So it's, what's the word? It's up to the person. It can't be defined. It's the same shit here. It's the exact same shit here. With an algorithm, you can't tell it to buy cheap, buy expensive. It's not a real thing. It's not defined. It's just on emotion, which obviously algorithms don't have. So you need to give it a specific point. What is cheap? What is expensive? What is cheap is not based on what's on the left because the price always changes. What is it based on is the bottom row, so the day, right, for the day. So if price starts for the day at this price, so let's just for assume, let's not say it's 1.15896. Let's say it's actually 1.5. Bang on. Let's say it's 1.5. So now the market, because it opened at this price, it sees this as the average price or the open price, the average price. So now anything below this, anything below 1.5, so if price goes down to 1.4, then the algorithm sees that as a good buy and it will buy, or stack buys. If it goes above that, above 1.5, which is the day's open, it will obviously see that as an expensive price. So if it goes to 2, for example, we'll see that as a sell and we'll sell. Similar to standard deviation, but it's just the easiest way to really look at it as a daily true open. It's just a reference point. You can't tell a bot what is expensive, what is cheap. You can only give it a point to reference. And the most sensible point to reference is the start of the day. Obviously, you see the same thing on the weekly true open, monthly true open, etc., etc. Just so happens that we mainly trade the daily or like throughout the day, so that's why we use the daily. Good point. At what point do you look at your strategy and think it's time to change, bro? Like 3 to 4 consecutive months of losing. Yeah, I'd say 3 months of losing. Then yeah, but it's also very important to journal your journal as well, because you got to think sometimes, is it your strategy that's failing or is it you? You may have had 3 bad months, but there may have been little mistakes that you've made. So that's why it's important to journal as well. So journal with it. That's the first thing. Journal, and then you'll sort of know. But yeah, journal. And if you've had 3 bad months with journaling, and you've journaled and nothing's really come up, like it's not like you've missed any stupid trades or you've made mistakes and it's your fault, it is actually your strategy that's just not playing out, you're following it, it's just not profitable, then yeah, after 3 months, have a look. Hi Richesse, I'm in buyers for GU after change character and sweep of Asia low. Should I go break even? We never go break even, bro. I never recommend to go break even, but yeah, lovely trade, mate, and we should be hitting TP. Should be hitting TP. Only point that we might not is if we want to react off of this order block here. We react off that order block. That's the only thing. But yeah, for me, hopefully we can just be straight tracked into that higher time frame. I mean, so we got the 4 hour, so we got the again, boys. We're just like literally the exact same shit. Like I can't tell you this many more times how simple this is. Internal and external. Look how many times it's played out. Internal mitigated. Move to external. Internal mitigated, move to external. Internal mitigated, move to external. Internal mitigated, move to external. Right, that is literally the move that we keep on having. So that's all we're looking to continue. But obviously to come up, to come down, we first need to come up. So we need to actually come into that 4 hour fair value gap. So I think for EU we should be pretty good, and for GU as well. We should really have some more room to the upside to move to TBF. TBF. I can. Oh shit. I've never to take a trade like you that goes to TP. For some reason they never hit. That's crazy, bro. Just watch, get in the mentorship probably, bro, because if you trade this strategy, if you make like a few small mistakes with this strategy, same with any strategy, it can cook the whole system. So, yeah, you need to really know it in detail. You probably will be getting bummed. To be fair, no, you should still do well. It's about finances with us. It's about selling military equipment. It's about finances with US. It's about selling military equipment. Yeah, I suppose. I mean, it's just it's one of the US's biggest allies, essentially, isn't it? Well, they consider him one of their biggest allies. To be fair, I'm not gonna lie. Like, it's a difficult one. It is a difficult one because I'm not gonna lie. America, low key, has a lot to owe to Jewish people. Like low key. Just like they complain, oh, they run this, they run that, they run this, they run that. Yeah, but they run it. That's what I'm saying. They're the cunts who start the, like, do you know what I mean? They're the cunts who start the production companies. They're the one who start the film, or whatever the fuck it is, mate. I can't be asked to get into it. But do you know what I'm trying to say? It's sort of like when, like, you get certain people and they're like, oh, like, the UK's so racist. It's just white people, the only people that can make money. Like, the system's benefiting white people. White people are in all the positions of power. It's like, yeah, because maybe they worked hard. But it's the same with the Jewish people. Everyone's like, oh, Jewish people control this, they control that. Yeah, maybe because they just worked hard. Do you know what I mean? So that's why it is awkward for America, bro. But, bro, big up anyone who's religious in it, I rate you. Anyone who's religious, I rate you. But it's just sad when people take it to the extreme, innit? Whether that be Jewish, Christian, Muslim, whatever it may be. But in my opinion, we're just seeing extremism from the Israeli government. But I don't mean there's nothing inherently wrong with a religion, boys. You got to bear that in mind. A lot of people use it to think that it's something inherently wrong with a religion. It's not that. It's just a fucking government. We've had Christian governments before that have been terrible. Doesn't mean that Christianity's bad. Same with Islam. Same with fucking Buddhism. Same with pretty much any fucking religion there is out there. It's just sad to see, man. Hopefully they can put a stop to it soon, man. You should look at Nasdaq. It should be on store. Does this not open? I'm confused why it's not appearing on the store, but I definitely. But yeah, it's not coming up for some reason. Oh wow, I'm searching fucking pairs. Yeah, the crystal ball one's not there for some reason. Yeah, lovely. This is moving 2.5 far up right now, chat. ALG Loki cooked on NAS 100, cooked today too. I'm gonna have a look at boys. Send all your indices into the chart check on the Discord. So I'm gonna have a look at them. I want to see some of you man's trades. What do you think will happen? What do you think out of interest? What do you think will happen? Oh, about interest. Oh. Do we have news today? I didn't actually know we had. I'm not glad I didn't not know we had. Shit, we do. Let's be real, he's probably not going to cut, is he? I know Trump keeps fucking begging him to do it, but he's probably not. What do you see on the higher time frame to have this buy? Oh yeah, I think I sort of went through that. Where do we think GU will bottom out at? What do you mean bottom out? I think after we fill this fair value gap, we should come down here. I wouldn't say bottom out though. That's more of like a crypto term. Plus we are kind of bullish, so The banks and institutions use higher time frame trading bots to shape price action on the lower time frames. Yeah, that's it, Mungo. You can basically paint the chart. If anyone, you can literally do that with crypto. You can buy a crypto bot for like $2,000 and do that with meme coins, and you see how it actually works. It's crazy. So for your buyers, it's basically higher time frame market structure. Yeah, you can go on my channel, bro. I've got my videos here. Go on my channel. You need to watch my internal external video. What one is it? This one here. This is a video on my higher time frame bias. Massive thing that I use on a higher time frame. So go watch that and go drop a comment if you think it was helpful. Once you watch it, try the link. Sweet. You see if it opens in you. Sweet. I'll try the link. One sec, bro. Thoughts on big crypto pairs. Looks like it's the bottom man's breaking up. Oh. Let's have a look. I wouldn't say this is bottomed out, bro. You've got to look at the average retracement. It's a lot more than that. Got a few levels either here or here. But I do still think we've got a fair amount to come down before we come back up on so I'll be looking for, man. Fair value gap does it like a nicer area. We did have the mitigation here, you can see. Filled this imbalance, taps into the discount of the range, and then I just went to your profile, ESA, to check your indicator. You've got some talent. Super clean for the amount of info you packed in there. Yeah, bro, it's quality. It's quality. It's not a joke. It's not a joke. Can you look at Bitcoin? Yeah, that was Bitcoin just there, bro. So Bitcoin, I'd hold your horses. I wouldn't think it's bottomed out right now. We've got 80 man in here. Big up everyone in there, boys. Been live for about an hour and a bit now. Let me know any questions you've got. Any questions you've got. Any other pairs you're still in. Are you moving a bit slow right now? EG's actually tapped into this as well. Anyone getting in on shorts from there? Anyone getting in shorts? I think there could definitely be room for profit here. Will we have a 1 minute change of character? Let's wait and see. I'm going to do the same thing on this. I'm going to make it so it's easier to see. What the fuck is that? 12 pips down to there. 3 pip stop. When you got to have a 3 pip stop anyways, you may as well just fucking live execution it, to be fair. If you are going to get in. Let me know, is anyone getting in? Let's wait for the change of character first, though. Signals winning as usual, boys. Again, if you want to be in this group, boys, where you're going to get all of my trades sent in, just like we had this one. Where are we? This one here. You can see that one TP'd, tapped us in there. That was our entry. You can see stop loss, TP, boom. And you can see that was the next move that we was looking for. Since then, you can see where was I? Yeah, so we had that there, and then that's the chart sent in. You can see, very simple. As you can see, 2RR in profit right now, tapped in and running. Yeah, it's a Friday trade, so I don't really like trading Fridays too much, but that's why I sent it into the signal chat rather than the Forex signals. You signal New York trades. Bro, I'll be real, not massively, but that one was just too simple to not. Like, it was too perfect to not take. I can show you the trade if you want me to do a case study on it. I can do a little live case study now. What are we saying? One in the chat for a I'll go over that EU New York session trade. 2 in the chat for no. It might help you understand a little bit more how you could trade New York using the stuff that I trade. So 1 if you want me to go over it, 2 if you can't be asked for me to do it. Thought you were in the EU bar. Yeah, this is EU bar, bro. Or are you talking to someone else? Any new vids? Yeah, I recorded one yesterday. I just need to edit it. Alright, cool. Kendo wants to see that. Boys, yeah, it was so perfect and I didn't take it because it's not London ALG. Fair play, bro. Nothing wrong with sticking to your plan. Perfect internal, external. Yeah, that's it. Alright, some people are saying it, so let's just go to what we saw. Let's go to what we saw. So, let me just double check. Where is it? Is it still the same fucking day? Fuck it, anyway. Wait, oh no, it was... Am I bugging out, bruv? What fuck it? It was the 20th. Yeah, it was the 20th. Right, yeah, so let's get into it. First and foremost on the higher time frame. If we look at the start of the day, you can see we had a clear... This is the first thing I'll do on the higher time frame. You want to see the high and the low. Alright, so first things first, we define where is the high, where is the low. Once we've got that, we can see what do we most recently break. Did we most recently break a high, meaning we're in an uptrend? Or most recently broke a low, showing we're in a downtrend. You can see here, we clearly most recently took a low. So now we've got our high, our low, and our trend. So we're bearish, right? So in a bearish trend, within this is your range. What do we look to happen? Well, first of all, we want internal to be tapped and then external low. Not external high, we're in a downtrend, we want the external low. So we go on the range from here to here. Where is our fair value gap? No, 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 yes. This is clearly a big fair value gap. Draw that out. Also going to draw the premium and discount of that range. So here you can see, we'll make it pink so you can see it nice and clearly. But this is the 50% of that range. Okay. So now basically we've got a bit of an idea now. We want to see price buy up into here. Once we mitigate this, we want to see us sell off. Reason being is it'll be an internal to external in line with a trend and into the premium of the range. So then we'll wait for it to tap in. All right, wait for it to tap in. I believe it was here. Right, so now we've tapped in. We can actually go up on the time frames. It was before that anyway. It was like here on the 5 min. Right, let me just double check. Oh yeah, it was a GU one, which was, yeah, no, sorry, I was getting the two confused, fucking hell. That's why I was bugging out. Yeah, no, I know what this is. Yeah, so the 5 minute, all we did with this is, so let's go back quickly. So we're now, at this point here, we've filled our fair value gap. So now we've filled our fair value gap, we're in our premium. This is the point where we're odds on and we're looking to see if we can sell down. In the UK, wait, what? But yeah, we're looking to obviously sell down at this point here. So now we've got to look at our options. So first of all, we want to change a character, fair value gap or inverse fair value gap. So let's wait first and foremost for FVG to form. You can see we've got a bullish FVG here. So we want price to close below it. Filled it. Right here you can see we closed below it and we also made a fair value gap to the upside. I mean to the downside, sorry. So we inverted the old one, showing the end of bullish order flow, and then we made a bearish one, which confirmed not only the end of bullish, but the start of bearish order flow. As you can see here, that was the FVG we had marked out. And then it's as simple as you put your entry on 50%, stop loss on the high, and that's it. So as I said, entry on 50%, stop loss on the high, it was 7 pips, and then a TP at that external low. So literally internal, external, and then just when we get to our POI as that we had marked out, we are looking for the same confirmations we were really wait for in the Asia liquidity grab. Same shit really. And then yeah, you just wait to get tapped in. You can see there we just tapped in. And yeah, it was a bit of a long hold, but that's why you don't go stop loss at break even as well, people. There you go. You can see we hit TP. Took a while. Did take a while. Did take about 24 hours, I believe, to TP. But, I mean, we're catching a 4-hour move and a 6 RR is 50 pips. It is going to probably take that long. Again, from internal all the way down to external. Just using slight confirmations up there. Yeah, really nice, clean, simple trade. Just fill this imbalance now as well. I'll read some of these comments. But yeah, we just filled that imbalance there. But that was the EU trade. It was Friday afternoon, well, Wednesday afternoon, perfect, really. Yeah, trust me, it was perfect, bro. It was perfect. In the UK, what do you mean, Stu? In EU sales right now. Fair play, Seb. I won't really be looking for sales, but fair play. My win rate and profit has increased 60% since I stopped moving stop loss to break even. Lovely, bro. Lovely, Lloyd. And it's so much easier. It's harder on your psychology, but once you get past it, it's so easy because you just get past the point of even like it ever being a thing. And as soon as you enter the trade, you're like, cool, this is gonna stop loss or TP. I'm not gonna walk out the same I walked in. Justice EU, bro, was sent into the Signal group. Yeah, it was sent into Signal Group. Appreciate that, Kendo. W's in the chat. Look at GU. Yeah, GU's not really... GU's just strong as anything, can it? You can see DXY did exactly what we wanted. We filled this, and now we're starting to move down. Got another bit of a retracement now, so we want it to just to continue moving down. Let's look at the... you can see we've just filled that daily fair value gap. Have we tapped in... Oh, sorry, hourly fair value gap. Okay, no, we actually haven't. We've just come short of the order block. So... Did you take this losing to New York? Yeah, I did take that, bro, but I didn't get tapped in by spreads, which was bare annoying. But I felt like that was a sign not to. Yeah, we just come short of this hourly order block. Not really anything on the lower to look for. It's a really small little range, that. Any re-entry ideas? Yeah, same, probably just off this fair value gap, bro. Off of this 15-minute order block at the bottom of this fair value. Five pip stop, aiming for the Asia high. 4-1. The broker says my order was denied because my lot size was higher than my 1 to 10 leverage allows me. Can't risk 0.5%. It's bullshit. Yeah, that's annoying. That's annoying, bro. I'm not gonna lie. It means you got to have a really big stop loss. It means you've got to have a massive stop loss. So what time are you trying to get in the entry, bro? Till like 11, really, bro. I mean, me personally, I stopped trading at 10. So if I don't get an entry before 10, then I won't trade. But yeah, if you're still looking at it, then yeah, 11. What the fuck is your name? Frexy. Daniel G, Gold FX. But yeah, boys. The London kill zone, 7 AM to 10. That's when you're going to get your most optimal entries below your daily true open as you'd want it. And then really past that is when we just run and you get re-entries. So you can still get entries past 10 AM, but they're just not going to be the best entries. They're not going to be the most optimal entries. Did you take the trades in New York City? Yeah, bro, I said in it. I did take it, but I didn't get tapped in. Boys, I was meant to go fishing this morning. This is how dedicated I am, bro. I was meant to go fishing this morning. Whole day, bro. Whole day of fishing. It was going to be banging, get some beers, some spliffs. It was going to be sick. But I thought, you know what, bro? I cannot miss trading on Friday. How can I sit here and preach and then not turn up to the live on a Friday? How can I do that? So I longed off going fishing for my whole day. So now my Friday's dead. I've got nothing to do. But at least I know I've turned up and I've got what I needed to do. Fucking done for the day. I can rest happy if I'm resting. Has Mace Googled anything fucked up? No. It's just a joke as well, really. It's actually just a joke. Like, my mate who I was going to go fishing with, right? Bro, what he's made, like, this is what he'll do. What he'll do is he'll literally just watch my... He knows how to trade because I've explained it to him, like, loads of times. Like, he's a good listener as well. I've explained it to him bare times. You are the stereotype for a UK lad. What's that supposed to mean, bruv? But... what was I going to say? Yeah, we'll watch my thing. But if say I'll be like... Say I look at gold, yeah, and say I'm like, oh... Yeah, it's looking kind of bearish a bit, but then I'll do a whole explanation. I'll be like, oh yeah, it's looking kind of bearish, and give my explanation. He'll just hear me say bearish and go, okay, sell. Look what he's up today. I'm going to show you today, just off watching this live, what he's up on his personal account. just by listening to me. This is his personal account, by the way, chat. I don't know if you can see that. But that is £632 profit on a personal account, which I know for a fact didn't have any more than 300 quid in it. I know it didn't have any more than 3 bills. Bro, for that EU trade on the 4 hour, there's a supply zone, don't you think? Now, we don't really trade supply and demand, bro. What we're looking for in terms of a supply zone wouldn't be this one. We'd see this as like the early level, so we'd see this as inducement, really. So this is basically going to be early sellers. Going to be early sellers. So you are okay to take high conviction. So you're okay to take high conviction, high time frame trades against your rules. No, bro, I wouldn't have taken it on a 200k. I had it on a 50k. I had 1% risk on a 50k. I was happy with taking. But yeah, man, annoyingly, like on my main accounts, I would never have done that. Like once you start breaking your rules, it's a bad thing. So my 200ks, I'll never go against my rules. After, bro, wait, what? I can't remember what you said, Seb. You are the stereotypical for a UK lad. Scrawny, smokes, football fan, fishing. Alright, there's no need to put that one first, is there? Stickata, you bastard. Where are you from as well? I mean, I wouldn't say that's the stereotype for the UK. Football fan, yeah, fishing. Scrawny and smokes, I feel like that was more of a bit of a personal attack there. You okay to take higher conviction, higher time frame trades if your rules are to take LJ? Oh yeah, I just already replied to that. Yeah, on the 200k, I would have never done that, bro. It was only because I've got multiple funded, so. My broker is fucking stingy. My maximum profit score is 25% per day on my funded AC on my funded account. Who are you funded with, bro? By the way, if anyone does want to get funded, boys, go nowhere else other than Alpha Capital Group. Use my code Richesse. You'll get 15% off. That's £50 per person with a family of 4. Nah, but on a 200k account, that saves you like £150. On a 100k account, it saves you like £75. It's just easy. Saves you money. Helps me out. Do you know what I mean? Who do you support? Don't say Chelsea now. I support Arsenal, bro. Thanks, Lou, for always explaining, man. Simple, straight to the point. Great things are coming for you, man. P.S. Throw that vape away, man. You know what, bro? No, it's facts. I'm going to throw it away. I will throw it away. Just for you. Just for you, I'm going to throw it away. What should I do with it? Always stockpile, bro. You can't cancel me. I'm a true liar. You was poor on Sunday. Yeah, we was rubbish, weren't we? Absolute rubbish. I thought I was quite happy with our new players, though, I'll be honest. I mean, Gyökeres looked shit, but thing is, what I'm happy with Gyökeres is he actually looked... He sort of looked as I'd expect him to look. He was shit on the ball, clunky, couldn't take a touch to save his life. But looks like he'd get on the end of stuff. He looks like he'd put his weight around... Just sort of confirmed what he was. So at least now we're not under any illusion that he's a ball player, because he's not at all. But yeah, I thought Zubimendi was good as well. I rated him. I thought he got stuck in as well. A lot of the time the Spanish players don't like to get stuck in. So yeah, I rated the way he got stuck in. But yeah, other than that, man, we was terrible. United definitely deserved the dub, but it's just United for you, innit? Was about to spam W's and then pulled out another vape. I know. I only do it when I'm on live, man, but I will stop in it. I will stop. I'll stop for like a year, but then I just started again because when I'm on live, I just fidget, bro. Just fidget. So what type of supply zones do you use? We use fair value gaps and order blocks, bro. He was making good runs. Yeah, exactly. But yeah, no, I appreciate that, Kendo. Anyway, man, we're definitely gonna, we're just growing and growing and growing right now. We're growing and growing. Subs are growing, likes are growing, views are growing, community's growing, mentorship's growing, signals are growing, everything's growing. I'm telling you, man, by the end of the year, stay on this grind. We're gonna have 1,000 man watching us live. We're gonna be the biggest group, not in the UK, but in the world for trading. We're gonna be the biggest trading streamers. Fair enough, bro. Sounds good. I feel like I'd have more trades for sure if I traded in New York as well and followed higher time frame. But I'm sure I'd have more losses as well. My wins expect. Yeah, don't trade New York, bro. Just trade London session. That was just a one-off, like once in a yearly thing, really. Smoking isn't good, guys. Nah, definitely not the rest, guy. Definitely not. Show us what a beneficial order block is if you can, bro. Essentially, the last up candle before we moved down. So, for example, this candle here, you can see it was the last push up before we moved down and broke structure, right? So the reason it was good is because it was strong enough, right? It pushed up and it then pushed down to break structure. So that's the other thing. And the other good thing about it is it's in the premium. So you want to make sure it's above this 50% line, right? Because these ones are going to be invalid. These ones are going to be valid. And then you can see we've got, this is your order block. Come on, boys. Let's break this high now. Let's break this bomber high. Some more breaking news. What's happened? Actor Noel Clark loses libel case against The Guardian. Gonna get Louis a fake vape. Yeah, it's gonna be one of them prank ones where it like shoots water in your face or something. Bruv. Trading is like up and coming player jumping into the Prem straight away. London is like La Liga. Yeah, that's it. Trading, yeah, 100%. 100%. La Liga, you can just chill out. Do you know what I mean? Keep it moving, keep it stepping. 2-to-1s, 3-to-1s, same time every day. Premier League's like mad. You got news, you got this, you got that. It's crazy. Just chilling the La Liga, boys. Just stat pad using the London session. Your life will be easier when you just stat pad in the London session. Trade ALG, trade in the same thing every day. You don't want to be looking every day for a different thing. Do you not want to be like us every day? We come on and we look for the exact same thing to trade every single day. Shit like this really pisses me off. Jaden Smith opened a restaurant called I Love You, but it's not just any restaurant. It's built so homeless people can walk in and eat for free. And the caption is Jaden Smith is a real one. Well, not fucking really. Not really. If I inherited $500 million or $100 million, I'd probably spend 500 of it on the homeless as well. 500 grand on the homeless as well. And bro, you didn't earn that money, so what do you mean fair play? So if I go fucking steal money off Elon Musk and give it to the homeless, that's, what a guy, what a guy. Well, no, I've just stolen the fucking money. I haven't done anything to earn it. Obviously, I'm going to piss it up the wall. Jaden Smith doesn't understand how money works. He's a fucking little idiot. Bomba Eze to Arsenal. Hope Arsenal win a major trophy. We will, bro. We're winning the league and Champions League and FA Cup this year and Carabao Cup. We're doing the quadruple this year. Trust. Can still win the Ballon d'Or in the league. Do you know what I mean? Do you know what I mean, Lloyd? Facts. Facts. Let's try and break this high now. StatPad merchants we are. Give us those tap-ins. Trust me, we'll take them all day long. We'll take them tap-ins all day long. Could have bought himself a Lambo instead. Wait, what do you mean? Wait, what? Oh yeah, trust. Could have bought himself a Lambo instead. Now that's the thing though, bro. It's like, oh, like amazing. That isn't. It's just a self-serving thing. It's just an ego wax. Oh, look at me. I'm gonna start a restaurant that feeds the homeless out of money I didn't even earn. Like, bro, I don't give a shit. It doesn't make you a good person. He's clearly doing it so people like to make people think he's a good person. If he gave a shit about the homeless, he wouldn't have started a restaurant called Thing for all his PR. He would have just gone round and helped homeless people. Or set up a charity in silence. But he's not. He's just inheriting money and just trying to spend it to seem like a good person. You just worked a 15-hour shift and come home to this meal. What are you doing? Literally killing myself. Quadruple man, don't be delusional. Bro, I swear no one understands sarcasm on this app. No one understands sarcasm. Don't be delusional. Can you explain SMC, SMT on EU and GU quickly? Yeah, it's mainly so you can see we've got the Asia low here. You can see that the candle at 7 a.m. on the pound, it was very bullish. We didn't sweep the low. We swept some wicks, but we didn't sweep the low. You can see we swept these, but we didn't sweep the Asia low. Whereas GU, if you look at GU, we can see the 7 a.m. candle, it did sweep the Asia low. So that's the SMT. So it swept the line and started to move up. So that told, wow, that was a terrible arrow. Swept the line and started to move up. So it tells us that EU is going to do the same thing. Despite not sweeping, the SMT is still there. Right, so we swept and started to move up, which showed the entry would still be there, even though, as I said, we didn't actually sweep the low. And obviously DXY was doing the same thing as well, moving down. Yeah, but boys, any questions before I jump off? I might jump off soon. So let me know if you've got any questions, anything you want me to answer. If not, I'm going to jump off. Mace will obviously be live for the New York session in a bit. Yeah, I'm probably going to jump off, to be fair. If GU takes out the Asian high, would you still hold a U? Yeah, bro. Yeah, I would. You mainly want to see what the DXY does. We want to see the DXY move past this hourly order block and take the Asia low. That's going to be the main thing. We should move past all these lower time frames. Like this hourly order block should get disrespected in lieu of filling the 4 hour. Coming into the discount. Going higher. Even if you wanted to do it as an ITR, independent trading range, from that leg itself, you can see we still would have to come down into here in order to get a discount buy. So I'd say, yeah, just trade down into that. Hopefully we don't react too much off this order block. Moving up a little bit now. As I said, just filled that imbalance, so we'll see how we do. But can you give me a free ACG account? No. To be fair, bro, if you win the giveaway, we do give them out all the time. We give away an ACG account near enough every week, boys. So if you do want to win one, then yeah, get in the giveaway later at 1 PM. But yeah, boys, with that being said, I'm going to jump off. Yeah, send me a message if you need anything, mentorship signals, one-to-ones, partial challenge, anything like that, or just want to ask any questions. Just send me a message, boys, and I'll get right back to it ASAP. As I said, I recorded that YouTube video yesterday, so yeah, I know I said I'll post it yesterday, but I will post it today. If you DM me about the YouTube chat, I've sent you a message, or I'm sending you a message. Same with the Clippers, I'm retouching base with you, man. So if you've shouted me for anything, I'm going to shout you back now. Appreciate you all tuning in today. Friday stream's always a little bit slower, but still had some nice movement today. EU still running. Nice to signal that as well to the boys. Okay, we've re-tapped into that imbalance now. But yeah, nice to have that as a signal. About 3, near enough 3 to 1 was up right now. We're up right now, or 2 to 1, 2.5, whatever it is. Sent into the signals. As you can see, right there. But yeah, boys, W comments. Does the wick count as the order block? Yeah, it does. If it does, bro. But if the candle's like 90% wick, then that's a good sign that it's not a good order block. If it's like 90% wick, you want it to be at least 60% candle body, the candle, and then include the wicks. But yeah, appreciate you tuning in, everyone. Big up to everyone. I'm going to catch you in the next live. W week, W community. We're going to keep smashing it, boys. We'll be back on Monday. You'll see me in the chat anyway. I'm going to be active in the chat today. I'll be active on DMs. But yeah, another week absolutely smashed. We'll come back harder next week. Peak viewers this week was 189. 189. So next week we're going to do 220. We're going to do 220 views next week, boys. I'm going to get some shit started up and I'll make a YouTube GC. Yeah, if you're a YouTube loyal, if you want to help me out grow this YouTube channel, you want to get mod on YouTube or something like that, help me grow the live, basically get put into a chat with my loyals, then yeah, man, send me a message saying YouTube or help or something in all caps and I'll get around to all of you. But yeah, big up everyone. Appreciate you tuning in today and all week, and I'll catch you in the next stream, boys. Sweet.